My hay fever starts normally about the end of May, beginning of June time. For me, summers were just something that were to be avoided. I really like running, couldn't go running, used to run a lot in my lunch hours at work, but very out of breath, very wheezy. So that was something that you had to just stop doing. So again, it meant that swimming would then be the next thing. And I would normally avoid parks like the plague because there was just no point. It was miserable for me. It was miserable for the people that I was going with. So yeah, it was something to be avoided. It was lots of indoor activities and at the swimming pool rather than outside running.
I løbet af foråret og sommeren og til lidt ud på efteråret sender græs, planter og træer små partikler ud i luften. Disse partikler, der kaldes pollen, bliver ført rundt af vinden. Det er meningen, at de skal befrugte andre planter, men mange af dem når aldrig så langt. De bliver i stedet indåndet af mennesker, og hvis man lider af pollenallergi, kan de fremprovokere et anfald af allergisk rhinitis, også kaldet høfeber. Den mest almindelige medicin mod høfeber er antihistaminer og binyrbarkhormoner, der bliver givet som tabletter, næsespray eller øjendråber. Disse behandlingsformer dæmper kun symptomerne på høfeber og fjerner således ikke årsagen til allergien.
My first experience of hay fever was in the first and second year of my secondary school. I was experiencing really short breathing, so it felt like somebody was holding my windpipe, so I was having to take really deep breaths, and it felt as though I wasn't finishing my breath.
The whole summer for me, it was almost like I was tranquilized. I get the fever side of the whole sort of situation, so I have felt like I had the flu for most of the summer months. It makes me very, very sluggish. And just generally, I'm sort of like a tranquilized person. I'm not kind of bouncing around like I normally am. So yeah, so it definitely makes a difference. And my work suffered as well.
Allergen avoidance can be remarkably effective if you're somewhere with a short pollen season and you can leave there for those few weeks each year. Then you don't need any other kind of treatment. But other than that, medical treatment is effective, and that includes immunotherapy.
Mens antihistaminer og binyrbarkhormoner blot dæmper symptomer, kan allergivaccination ændre på selve den allergiske sygdom ved, at man giver små doser af det allergen, som patienten er allergisk overfor. På denne måde kan man nedsætte overfølsomheden over for det specifikke allergen. Man opnår ofte meget gode resultater med denne behandling, hvor symptomerne bliver reduceret eller helt forsvinder, og den effekt fortsætter typisk i mange år efter, at behandlingen er afsluttet.
I started the allergy shots in November, which I think is part of the course. You have to start out of season. So I had, it was about, so it would have been about 7 months worth of injections before my hay fever was due to start. And the first year I had no hay fever symptoms at all. It was like a miracle cure. My life has changed immensely since the treatment. I'm just able to enjoy the summer now where I never was before. I love running, I love being outside, so it gives me my life back to be able to do that. Before, summers for me would have been spent in the gym, swimming, but now I'm able to be outside again and to go to the park with everyone else, with my friends, to go rollerblading and to actually go running in my lunch hour, which actually I could never do before in the summer. So actually it's given me some of my life back, which is great.
For nylig blev tabletbaseret allergivaccination lanceret i Europa. Med tabletterne kan patienterne selv tage vaccinen mod høfeber derhjemme. Disse tabletter er godkendt til både voksne og børn.
The only medication that I use today is a nasal spray, immunotherapy tablets. I hardly ever use my inhaler anymore, so that's good. And occasionally, when it's really needed, a antihistamine. The breathing improved immensely. I noticed that even walking up the stairs, I wasn't so short of breath. The irritated nose still occurs now and again, but the one main thing that I really did notice was sitting on the grass. It was fantastic. I could roll around without being irritated. I can use the stairs a lot more than what I did before without being afraid that by the time I'd got to the top of the 4th floor that I wasn't out of breath or anything like that. So that's fantastic. Also, I've noticed going around friends' houses and having barbecues and things like that. So my social life has improved because I wasn't able to sit outside in the sun for too long.